The darkest cults have inaugural scriptures that must be strictly adhered to, or else. My name is AJ Spatola with Most Amazing, and here are the top 10 terrifying books worshipped by evil cults. And number 10 is The Book of the Law by Aleister Crowley, the central text of Thelema, a mystical and philosophical system developed by Crowley. The Book of the Law by Aleister Crowley stands as a formidable entry on this list. Its mystique lies in its role as the sacred scripture of Thelema, a belief system crafted by the notorious Crowley. This book, supposedly dictated to him by a higher power, introduces a radical overview that advocates the pursuit of one's true will, regardless of moral constraints. It embraces individualism to an extreme, disavowing conventional ethics. Crowley himself, known as the Great Beast for some reason, fueled the book's dark reputation with his libertine lifestyle, occult practices, and associations with various secret societies. His unorthodox rituals, including penetration magic, let's say, have attracted followers with nefarious intentions, leading to its association with sinister cults. The Book of the Law remains an enigmatic and feared tome lurking in the shadowy corners of the occult world. And number 9 is the Scientology Doctrine. While not necessarily books themselves, the writings of L. Ron Hubbard serve as the core text for this enigmatic belief system. These doctrines, including Dianetics and Scientology, A New Slant on Life, are revered by the Church of Scientology and its followers. Critics, however, have labeled Scientology as a cult, citing its secretive nature and alleged manipulative practices. The fear surrounding Scientology stems from the reports of intimidation, harassment, and exploitation of its members, as well as high-profile defectors sharing unsettling accounts. The church's aggressive legal actions against critics only add to its aura of malevolence. Whether one considers Scientology a religion or a cult, its doctrines and practices continue to generate unease and curiosity, making it a subject of fascination and trepidation. If you're enjoying the content here on MA, you can support us for free by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and ringing that notification bell. And number 8 is Heaven's Gate, a name synonymous with tragedy, which is often linked to the terrifying power of cult literature. Their belief in extraterrestrial existence and the leadership of Marshall Applewhite, who twisted religious texts to fit his narrative, captivated his followers. But the UFO cults don't stop there. Enter Raelism, a UFO religion driven by Claude Vorlhorn, known as Rael, who proclaimed divine insight through his book, The Message Given to Me by Extraterrestrial Beings. Quite a title. This eerie book, venerated by their respective cults, demonstrate how worlds can shape minds and drive individuals to unthinkable actions. In the realm of the bizarre, these texts stand as prime examples of the dark allure that certain books wield, captivating those who seek otherworldly answers in the pages of fanaticism. And number 7 is the Order of the Solar Temple, a cult that intertwined Christianity with New Age mysticism, holding an eerie fascination for those delving into the world of sinister literature. Led by Luc Jouret, I think, and Joseph D. Marbo, I think. This group obsessed over a bizarre blend of religious ideologies. Their fascination with these terrifying scriptures amplified their mystique. One such book, The Golden Age, authored by cult leader Luc Jouret, I think, depicted a dystopian future plagued by chaos and destruction, a narrative eerily mirroring the cult's ultimate tragic fate. This work of fiction served as both a prophecy and the guiding doctrine of the cult's apocalyptic beliefs. The Solar Lodge, yet another text venerated by the cult, contained cryptic messages and rituals that fueled their fanaticism. The intertwining of these books with the cult's ominous practices paints a chilling picture of the power that literature can wield over impressionable minds. And number 6, The People's Temple, led by notorious Jim Jones, birthed a chilling chapter in cult history. Their sinister devotion revolved around a blend of Christianity and socialist ideologies, with Jones wielding a distorted interpretation of the Bible. What makes this cult terrifying isn't their mass unaliving in Jonestown, but the manipulation that led hundreds to willingly drink the Kool-Aid. The temple's power lay in Jones's charisma and control over his followers' minds. At number 5, Extreme Mormon Fundamentalists. In the eerie world of terrifying books, few delve into the shadows of religious extremisms like John Krakauer's Under the Banner of Heaven. That's what the book's called. This chilling exploration navigates the enigmatic realm of Mormon fundamentalism, a dark underbelly of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The author unearths a haunting tale of religious fever and fanaticism, exposing the sinister deeds committed by followers of a twisted interpretation of Mormonism. The true story revolves around a heinous unaliving committed by two brothers, Ron and Dan Lafferty, who claim divine revelation as their motive. Under the Banner of Heaven is a bone-chilling chronicle of how faith can be twisted into a tool of evil. The author's meticulous research and unflinching narrative make this book a spine-tingling journey into the heart of darkness within religious cults. And number 4 is Branch Davidians. The allure of forbidden knowledge often finds its refuge in literature. Among the dark corners of human history, we discover the cults that have not only embraced these ominous texts, but have used them as a rallying point for their beliefs. Take the Branch Davidians, a splinter faction of the Davidian movement led by David Koresh. They delved into the Book of Revelation, a biblical story that has captivated and terrified readers for centuries. Koresh's twisted interpretations further fueled their apocalyptic visions. The cult's fixation on this book drove them to a tragic standoff with authorities in Waco, Texas in 1993, resulting in the loss of many lives. It's a chilling reminder that even the most sacred texts can be weaponized in the hands of those who seek to fulfill their darkest desires. What's up? It's AJ from the future. I forgot to record number 3, so here it is. At number 3 is Shinriko. Founded by Shoko Asahara, this cult blended elements of Buddhism and Hinduism with a focus on Asahara's own writings and prophecies. Within their dark ranks, they revered a terrifying book known as the Final Chapter, an ominous manifesto penned by Asahara himself. This chilling text contained his apocalyptic visions and served as a blueprint for the cult's heinous acts. Shinriko's members believe that following the teachings of this malevolent tome, they can hasten the world's end and attain enlightenment. This unholy obsession with the Final Chapter led to acts of terrorism, including the lethal Tokyo subway sarin gas attack in 1995. The cult's reverence for this horrifying book left a trail of devastation in its wake, forever haunting the annals of history. And number 2 is the Codex Serafinianus by Luigi Serafini, is a mysterious tome that has captured the imaginations of many, including those with nefarious intent. This bizarre illustrated encyclopedia, written in an entirely invented script and filled with incomprehensible drawings, has found itself in the clutches of cults that thrive on the esoteric and the arcane. Within its pages, one encounters unsettling and surreal depictions that seem to defy logic and reason. The very nature of this inscrutable text and cryptic imagery appeals to those who revel in the occult and the unknown. Some cults have adopted this book as a sacred text, believing that its contents hold keys to forbidden knowledge and dark rituals. While this codex isn't inherently evil, its obscurity and inscrutableness make it a magnet for those who seek to harness the power of the mysterious for their own sinister purposes. It serves as a chilling reminder of how knowledge, even when innocently created and hidden, can be twisted and misused by those who walk the darkest paths of human curiosity. And at number 1 is the Necronomicon by H.P. Lovecraft, a tome of dark and eldritch lore. While it's important to note that this infamous grimoire is purely the creation of Lovecraft's imagination, its influence on both literature and popular culture is undeniable. The book is said to contain forbidden knowledge, summoning ancient cosmic entities that defy human comprehension. Lovecraft's storytelling prowess lies in his ability to tap into our primal fears of the unknown. But what's truly fascinating is the cult following that has grown around this fictional work. Some individuals have taken upon themselves to treat the Necronomicon as a genuine source of power, believing they can harness its secrets. This eerie devotion blurs the line between fiction and reality, demonstrating the enduring allure of the macabre. Remember to keep your reading list safe and keep your pages free of evil. And as always, if there's any secret text worshipped by cults that I've missed, feel free to let me know down in the comments. This has been AJ with Most Amazing, and I'll see you all later.
Oppan Gangnam Style.